It's the oldest rivalry going around in international cricket. Australia taking on England tonight out Dubai. Now, who's got the upper hand is what we're going to discuss on Hoggs Vlog. Okay, David Warner the other day looked as though he's found a little bit of touch, but there's something that I've seen where the English bowlers can exploit early on in his innings. Now, when he's facing the fast bowlers early on in his innings, he's square on, but that initial movement, that back foot movement, goes right behind that front leg, and he's more side on, cramping him for room to play on the leg side. But also what that does is his body weight transfer is going back. So someone like a Hoggs can attack him in his body where he's trying to work the ones there, but every now and then, because he's cramped him and put him under pressure, he can bowl that wide one, and because that transfer of weight's not going to the offside, he plays away from his body where he can get an edge to the keeper or a thick edge out to point. But as the innings goes on, that back leg movement doesn't go as much, and then he gets a little bit more confident and he stands still out the point of delivery. So that's the way that David Warner innings is constructed, and you can tell that he's getting confidence when he's standing still out the point of delivery. And when he does that, someone like a Tyler Mills, who's got a little bit of extra pace and can bowl a very good bouncer, can trouble David Warner because he's stuck on that crease, and to play a pull shot from being stuck on the crease can be quite troubling. So someone like a Tyler Mills, if David Warner gets going, will be a good option later on in the game. Now, where England are strong, bowlers in the death overs, and they've got good spinners in the middle, and they've got a powerhouse batting lineup. Where Australia are strong is with the new ball, they get it to swing, and also they've got three bowlers that bowl with extreme pace and can move the ball away from the right-handers. So it's going to be a good battle against good top-order batsmen from England and Australia's opening bowlers. When we come into the middle overs, I think the spinners on both teams are fairly well evenly matched, but I think the English batsmen play spin a little bit better there, and that's where I think England have got the little advantage over Australia. And then you go to the back end in the death overs. Mitchell Starc is a very good death over bowler for Australia. He's got reverse swing and can trouble a lot of batsmen in that particular period. But England have got Jordan as well as Tyler Mills, who are probably the best death bowlers going around in international cricket right now. So out the back end, they're very good. But where the game's going to be won is getting early wickets, and that's where I think Australia have got the advantage, and I think that's where Australia are going to win this contest. There's another game going on today. It's Sri Lanka versus South Africa. It's very important that these two teams go out there and really try and win the game, because both of them are still in the competition. Because if Australia lose tonight, they've got Bangladesh and West Indies in day games on wickets that are slow during the day, and it's more advantage to those two teams than Australia, and Australia will have a bit of trouble there to win those two games. So South Africa and Sri Lanka aren't out of the competition yet, but I think South Africa have got a better bowling lineup, and I think they'll win the early game, and they'll be the ones still in this competition at the end of the day. Now, I hope you enjoyed what I've got for you there. Do you think, is the question today, do you think England have the best death bowlers in international cricket in Mills and Jordan? I want your comments downstairs, and I'll reply to you in the next day or two. Thanks guys for joining me. Enjoy the T20 World Cup.